one thing that drives me absolutely crazy is when I'm having a conversation with somebody and they're like, hey, let's go do these things on these dates. And I say, cool, sounds good. Let me have a conversation with my fiance and I'll keep you posted. And immediately they're like, you have to ask him for permission. Does he own you? First of all, let's not be childish. Second of all, when you are in a relationship, the decisions you make affect your partner. It's called consideration, respect, and maturity. So low key in the back of my head, I am thinking, oh my gosh, this is why you're single. Because why in the world do you automatically go to ownership when you consider your partner and the decisions you make? I'm telling you right now, if this man decided one day, hey, I'm going to go to Cali for a week, and he does not tell me until he is in California, baby, we will have major issues. Because ain't no way in this freaking world that we do not make these decisions together. This is my teammate, my partner. Not to mention, this man bought this house. He pays my bills. He's more than likely sending me money on the trip that you are trying to take with me. I do not want to be single with you. I am quite literally spoiled and I love it here. So don't play these games with me. You can keep that to yourself. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a fact. She's spoiled. She is fucking spoiled. I mean, look, let me give her credit for understanding that she has to check in with her fiance or her husband or whatever, right? I'll give her credit for that, but there's still a couple of pieces missing. She's doing better than most women, though. I'll give you that much. She's doing better than most women these days. But let me tell you one thing. Sweetheart, that man is not your partner. That man is not your partner. That man is your leader, okay? That man is your leader. That man takes care of you. That man pays for the house. That man pays your bills. That is your leader. See, this is what they call a kept woman, right? She's being taken care of by a man. In this type of situation, you are not a partner. You are not, this ain't no team. I mean, it's a team, but every team has a coach. Every team has an owner. Every company has a boss. And in this situation, this man is your boss. This man is your leader. He doesn't necessarily own you like the girl was asking, like your girlfriend was asking, but he is your leader and you have to follow him. See, many women respond by asking, oh, does he own you and all that? Because they don't understand leadership. A lot of women are not willing to relinquish leadership to a man because many women have not been able to find quality men that they can trust, quality men that are looking out for their best interest. There's a lot of weak dudes out here that don't even understand the value of a woman and don't understand, more importantly, the value of themselves. So there's always issues in relationships, right? And the thing is, this chick herself, she also has a tendency to behave like a lot of those single women. The only thing with her is that, like she said, she's spoiled and she's taken care of. Her language exposes her because she says, oh, well, if he was to go to Cali for a couple of days and not tell me till he got to Cali, we would have major issues. What major issues are we having? If the bills are paid, the mortgage is paid, and I got to go to California for whatever reason, and I didn't get a chance to tell you, what major issues are we having, right? And what are you talking about? We make these decisions together. As your leader, I give you instruction. I let you know what it's about to be. I say to you, I'm getting ready to go to California. We're not making no decisions together. Even if I didn't pay all the bills, as your man and as your leader, I'm giving you instructions. I'm giving you information. We don't make these decisions together. You're not my partner. We're not equals. Men and women are not equal. And that's a big problem with so many dudes today. So many dudes forget their value to the point where they feel like women and men are equal. Women and men are not equal. It is the man who puts the living seed inside the woman. She incubates and enhances that seed and brings forth a human being. Only women can get pregnant and only men can produce sperm. So how are we the same? In the natural order of things, the man comes first. Therefore, he is the leader naturally. We don't have to get into politics. We don't have to get into wokeism. We don't have to get into none of that stuff. A man is naturally the leader simply because he comes first in the process. Literally comes first in the process. So we have to see these things for what they are. We have to see the honesty in all of this. And I'm sure a lot of men listen to this video and think, oh, yeah, this is wifey right here. And like I said, for the most part, she's on the right track. But there's still a couple of things missing. She's still calling this man her partner. This is not your partner. This is your leader. And no, we're not going to have any major problems if I get up and go to California and let you know once I get there. Because me going to California probably going to mean the difference between the mortgage getting paid this month or not. So I don't really need to tell you nothing. Meaning that, I mean, I probably should tell you if you know, if you're my fiance or whatever and we live together. But what I mean is, we don't have to make these decisions together. A lot of women are compliant to a point, right? A lot of women follow a man's lead, but to a point. And that is always the issue. A woman has to trust in a man fully. And this is where the leadership and the consistency and character of a man comes in, where she can follow his lead 100% without any reservations, without any major problems, without trying to make decisions together, without calling that man a partner. A woman who truly understands where she stands in a relationship does not refer to her man as a partner. She refers to her man as her king or her leader or her man or her husband. She does not refer to him as a partner. Guys, if a woman out there is referring to you and calling you her partner, you got to check that. You have to check that. When a woman calls you her partner, somewhere along the way, she thinks that you're equal. Somewhere along the way, she thinks she has as much decision-making power as you do in the relationship. What we must understand is that as men, we are the natural leaders. We lead the direction of the relationship and we lead the direction of the family. It is a woman who follows our guidance. It is a woman who follows our instruction. And we cannot forget this. So even though this woman, again, for the most part, she's on the right track, but don't let her fool you. Don't let her fool you. She still has the tendencies of the type of woman that doesn't fully understand her place in a relationship. And if she has a fiance, he needs to check that and make sure that she actually understands what's going on. In my opinion, I would say she's 70% there, maybe 65% there. And he needs to make sure that he checks it and covers that other 35% because she's still referring to him as a partner. That's a red flag right there. That's a red flag in my book. When I hear women say partner, it sets off red flags all the time. So guys, be careful with that, man. Be careful with that. And don't let women like this fool you into thinking that they're wifey material when they're only wifey material to a certain extent. A woman like this, she still needs to be vetted. She still needs to be coached to have a full understanding. Again, I give her props because she has a certain level of respect for her man. And that's a beautiful thing. So she gets props. She gets a certain level of respect for that. But the fact that she's still referring to her husband or her fiance as a partner, that's a red flag. That means she still needs more coaching. She still needs more vetting. She still needs more time to truly understand her feminine position, her womanly duties in this situation. OK, she still needs to understand that her man is leading and she's following. Her man is on his journey and she's an asset and an enhancer and a helpmate to his journey. This woman right here does not fully understand that, even though she does have a commendable level of respect for her man and her relationship. You understand? So guys, don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by some of these women who seem like wifey material, but they still referring to you as partner. All right. So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. Hope you got something from this video. Hope you're having a great day. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.